Let's see what it does. Hello, everybody. Can you hear us? I don't know. Don't press remove. Press the microphone. Oh, don't. That's me. I know we're like. I know it's our first time. Can you guys hear us? I mean, we're live. We just don't have no people in here. So. Oh, we have one person. Hey, one person. Hey, Sierra. Oh, hey, Sierra. Otherwise, Anaya. Can you guys hear us? Okay. Oh, yes. Awesome. Okay, cool. I was about to do like thumbs up, thumbs down, like I'm in a Google Meet or something, but I can't see you guys. So we can't see you yet. Yay. So how are you guys doing? This is our live. It's so interesting. What do you think? It's interesting. It's different. It almost feels like we're on the spot, right? A little bit, but we'll be all right. Oh, Chloe's in here. Hey, Chloe. I saw your message on the iPad. The iPad. So what do you want to start off with today? Well, I was gonna wait for like more people for us to do the drawing, but I think we should just do it now. No, and they'll just get the email later. We can do the drawing. Let's let more people come in. We can do it like towards the middle. So towards the middle. Yeah. Well. Oh, that's so cool. I can see it on here. Yep. Sorry, guys. We're just like, oh my God. It's brand new, but we'll get better next time around. So while we're waiting for more people, we'll make a little small talk. So as you all know, we're from Vegas, and it is super hot today. It's like 115 degrees. Little humidity because we don't get humidity. We're in the desert. So if you hear fans and the air conditioner in the background, that's why. Yes. Cliff is here too. Hey, Cliff. Subby 13. Subby 13. I will never forget that. I think he's Mom's favorite. He loves Mom. Huh? Okay. Is that true, Cliff? Who's your fave? Nah, you don't have to say. I'm just joking. Well, first we're going to start off talking about Married at First Sight, the last episode. Now, there was a lot of controversy in the comments on the last episode, I must say. You think so? Yeah, I do. Especially from Subby 13. Yeah, stay cool and hydrated. Just stay in the house. That too. Just stay in the house. Mm-hmm. I don't really think there was that much controversy. I feel like most people were on the same page. If anything, people were more so like going back and forth with Olivia and Brett, and of course, Karen and Miles. Just mostly Karen. That's controversy. Well, what did you think about it? Which, Karen and Miles? Yes. I still say, contrary to some people's beliefs, I still say that Karen is not here for this. I think that Karen is still out with whatever her ex-boyfriend 5 years did to her. She's still holding on to that, and she's not ready. Whatever the IG is, I'm telling you, something on that IG triggered Karen. I really think so. So if anyone has seen Miles's IG, I really want to know what's on it. I'm not trying to get any spoilers, but I just want to know. Well, she said that he was emotional, and I guess him coming out with like that depression. Mm-hmm. I guess that kind of was like his emotional thing on Instagram, because I know people who like post like quotes and all this other things on there, and I'm just like, why are you posting that much? Not saying that I'm a Karen. It's just like, maybe we should reach out and talk to them. So I'm pretty sure like that's what she saw. But I mean, I don't know if I still want to give Karen any more chances. I don't know. What are our commenters saying? Y'all, I have used my glasses today to read what you're saying. So hold on. I do have my glasses. So hold up. Cliff said, Cassandra, it's with one S. It is with like one S. She makes my blood pressure go up, but I still love them. I feel like I'm very neutral with the comments. I don't really sway one way towards the girls or the guys. I feel like I give everybody a chance. I guess. I mean, off camera while we're watching it, it's two different views because I'm actually a little bit more vocal. And what you see on camera is what it is. She's always more quiet. I'm always the one that's more vocal. Mm-hmm. But I don't
think once Cassandra is set on like yes or no, it's yes or no.
Mm-hmm. Like with Brett, it's a no, because I didn't like his attitude before the bachelor party. I didn't like his family's attitude. Like, who wants to be around someone who's sarcastic all the time?
Right.
And the family too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't go to any functions if I was Olivia. And I really want Olivia to get that diamond band back soon.
You're impressed about that.
I am, because I've never seen anyone go out their way to get it.
Mm-hmm.
For someone in Brett, out of all people, that's like Lindsay doing that for Zach last season, you know?
That's true.
And last season was just a mess within itself. So unless y'all want to touch on that, we can, but
we'll bring some people in a few minutes. We just want to get this out the way first. What else?
Who else?
Mm-hmm.
Amani and Woody. You know what I think is interesting? That a lot of people are now saying that they have their eyes on Woody. When I didn't have my third eye on Woody long time ago.
That's true. You did. You weren't feeling Woody. I don't know. I think Woody's coming off his, I don't know, being the life of the party kind of thing. And I don't know if he's really ready to settle down, but that's just me. I don't know.
I thought you were caping for him. I thought you were like, oh, he's so funny and all the other stuff.
Oh, his family is funny. No, he seems like he's a good guy, but I still think he's a party guy because just by what he gives off. But I don't know if he's ready to settle down. I know at a certain point in your life you may want to settle down, but we'll see.
Cliff said Brett at school, he had one bad moment. I feel like he had a lot of bad moments in the first episode. I think so. Some of them that just wasn't cool. And it's like, you're on the show, you know what you're here for, so why are you flirting with people on the show? The friends of someone else who's getting married.
Yeah.
Why would you do that on camera?
Cliff said you make his blood pressure go up like Chloe.
I already said that.
But still, that's funny to me. I don't know why.
And Woody, he's not 100% bad, but I just don't see it for him either. Like, I see them potentially working out with Amani because I love Amani. Amani is probably one of the best people I've seen on Married at First Sight for a long time. And we've been watching this for a long time since like I was like 9th grade in high school. So that's saying a lot.
That is a lot. Yeah. So you weren't feeling Woody from the beginning? Yeah.
He does. He just has like all the right things to say. Like, who has all the right things to say
all the time?
No. It's enough.
Who's your guys' favorite couple so far? Let us know in the comments.
Chris said some people are flirts and he was drunk. That doesn't make an excuse. I don't care. Because if that was me, it would have been a huge no-go.
And here's the thing I want you all to realize. Okay, millennial mom. So Cassandra's in her 20s. I'm in my middle 40s. So there's going to be a different perception because things that I see on here, Cassandra doesn't necessarily pick up. And sometimes the things she sees, I'm like the same way. Like, where'd you get that from? So I think it's just based off of your maturity level, 1, how you've experienced relationships, 2, and things you've seen other people go through. Could be family members, could be siblings, something like that. So I think that's a big factor in how we all view relationships.
Someone said he's surprised that he works with children because he curses a lot. Well, being someone who works with children, people have a different exterior. Working with children and then being outside, it's a whole nother beast. So I'm not surprised. But didn't Michael from last season say he worked with children? Let me stop bringing that up because
he did actually. Michael did all kind of things, but that we'll be here all day for that. So,
well, Sierra says Amani and Woody are their favorite, and Naya says Amani and Woody.
Delphine, Amani, and Woody.
Well, Mom, who's your favorite? Did you already say who your favorite was on the recaps?
I don't remember, but I will say I do have a favorite individually, not necessarily as a couple. I do like Miles individually because he's being open. I mean, for anyone to say they've had these type of issues, stuff like that, yeah. But I don't care for his 10 monogamous relationships. Like he's only what 26, 7. Like he's 2 years older than you. How do you have 10 monogamous relationships? And I also like Amani individually. But as couples, now that we've gone along, I don't know. Now, I do think Amelia and Bennett mesh,
Mm-hmm.
but I still think even for the front runners, there's going to be some type of trouble in paradise because no one, unless you're from last season, what was their name? Jessica and whatever his name was. I don't know.
Austin, I think.
Yeah. Outside of them, because they became boring at the end, didn't they?
They were boring the whole season. And Mom was getting mad at me when I was saying that they're boring in review. She was like, don't say that. I'm like, but they are. Like, I don't have anything else to say to them besides they're boring to me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe because there was just like a lot of drama going on.
I don't know. Is there a link in there for the StreamYard to pick up? Did you all see the StreamYard link or did you not see it? Let me know in the comments, please.
You'll know. Say.
So we get some people live.
Well, while we wait for that, I think my favorite couple is Amelia and Bennett. Not because I think Bennett is cute. I just wish he would work on his hygiene from time to time. Because other than that, I think we would work out. I think it would be a team.
You and Bennett?
Yes.
Okay. We are live, so reserve comments.
No, you know I'm serious.
I know. She's very serious.
And Miles, I mean, he's okay. He is a gentleman, but I've known guys who were a gentleman before too, and then just do a complete 160 out of nowhere. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I know you know.
I do know. So, what else? Does anyone watch Love After Lockup or 90 Day Fiancé other than Married at First Sight too?
I mean, Married at First Sight is like the show.
I know, but we watched that too, so we want to talk about everything while we're on here.
But I wish people watched Married at First Sight Australia. I know it didn't get a lot of people's attention, but Married at First Sight Australia was something special, especially with some of the couples because they were messy. Like, could you imagine? Because they have like dinner parties like every like week or so.
Every 2 weeks they have dinner parties to say whether they're going to stay or leave. And if you write leave, one person writes leave, the other person writes stay, you have to stay and experiment for 1 more week. I personally don't appreciate that. But if you both wrote leave, then you both could leave. So whatever. You watch Love After Lockup? And awesome.
Someone said, I'm in my 40s. I found Jessica and Austin boring. I don't have a favorite this season, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like this season is not boring yet. I feel like this season is just grasping for straws.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's because of the COVID and them needing more scenes to fill because a lot of the scenes that we saw were either like jumping all over the place or it's like, why are we seeing this?
Right.
In my opinion.
Yeah. They are a train wreck, Sagittarius. It is a train wreck for the US, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
And I said she doesn't like Jessica from Love After Lockup. I don't either. I'm going to say that right now. I don't either. And if you saw the recap, I kind of went in on her just a little bit because she just lives in a fantasy world, especially being with Maurice, who is a Crip. She says that. He don't really say it, but she said it for him.
Yeah.
And that's all that mattered.
Mm-hmm.
And you can tell that she's uncomfortable at the cousin's house with the kids. It's just like, girl, what did you expect from him? Mm-hmm. It's like she wanted someone who lived in Compton, who had like the tattoos and the gangbanger lifestyle. And now that she's actually in it, she's like, I don't know.
Yes, Cliff? Is our StreamYard link on there?
I don't know.
I see you said mom, Cliff.
That was earlier. Oh, Chloe, you watched Love After Lockup too? Who's the worst couple on there? Because I think they all take the cake.
Don't get me started.
I think the worst, I don't know. I just don't like John either. But I don't like Sean. Let me stop because I'm going to say everybody who I don't like.
I mean, pretty much the whole show. But
I think you like Tyrese, though.
I don't. I don't like Tyrese at all.
Y'all could be friends.
Okay.
No?
No.
I thought you liked the blue suit he had on. the blue
Why
suede
are you
sheep and
saying
the
this?
alligator.
Why are you saying this to them? Why?
I thought you did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
See, this is, you guys, I know it's off topic. This is what she does to me all the time. Like, no, I don't. Not my type. I'm not, no. But anyways, so.
Yes, he does only want her for sexual reasons.
All right, so.
Let's do the drawing really quick.
Yeah, we're going to look for our StreamYard link. And if it's not on here now, it'll be on next time because we want to hear from you guys too. So we apologize in advance. So let's do the drawing.
So the first person is, shake it up first. It's actually Anaya.
Anaya.
Ma will be emailing you after this live.
Anaya's our first winner, the $15 Visa gift card for our 500 subscriber giveaway.
And then we have Ginger Lee.
Ginger Lee.
And then Ma will be emailing you.
I will be emailing you after the broadcast.
So congratulations, y'all. And thank y'all so much for getting us to 500 and over 500. Like, we didn't expect that to happen
At all.
anytime soon. So we're happy that you guys enjoy the reviews that we do, because we've been wanting to do this for a long time. And like, you know, I started off watching Bondi Blue, Florence Frogs, but I really want to give a shout out to Chloe, because when we first came on here, she's the one who shouted us out. So I'm really thankful to her, and her channel is growing too. And I really love her reviews.
And Gabriella.
Yeah, Gabriella Elizabeth. She just shouted us out, and I love her reviews too. I also follow her on Twitter. And who else? I like Sass Gales because she's just so funny to me, like an auntie.
She's so different.
And I love Slayed by Reality. He does different shows like Big Brother too. I think he's funny. And I also like Chatting It Up. I like her reviews, especially on Married at First Sight, because she is so concise with it. She said this season that she is not here for all this grasping for straws. And I was like, girl, I'm here for it. I get you. So make sure you go follow them too, because they are lit.
We're going to look one more time for that link. Are you sure the link's not on there?
It should be on there.
Let's see. Give us a second, you guys.
Mom's not technologically savvy.
I am, just when it comes to work out.
I'm pretty sure you press invite.
This is how she does me off camera, you guys. Like, this is what I have to deal with.
Copy the clipboard. Exit out. Paste it in the comments. Sorry.
Bet y'all know next time.
I bet you will.
There's the link, you guys, if you want to get on live. We'll see you backstage. So.
Yes, Chloe, we just did that. Thank you.
All right, give us a second. Who wants to talk live to Millennial Mom, live from Vegas? It is so hot outside.
You say from Vegas like they can see like a Vegas sign.
You know, I've been wanting to revamp the background. You guys want to revamp the background of Millennial Mom? I think we've grown
it.
Yeah, I think we've grown to have that new background thing.
We'll see.
Yeah. So, all right. So we put the link up there for anybody who wants to click on it and go live.
Anyways, let's go back to Married at First Sight.
Okay.
What do you really think about Henry and Christina? Because while some people think Henry's boring, I pick up on Henry's little spicy comments he be making. He makes a lot of spicy comments.
I like that, spicy. You know what? I still think Henry can open up some. Hi, Melissa. But Henry, I don't think he cares for Christina's attitude. I mean, that RBF throws me every time I see Christina. That to me is not inviting at all. But Henry, he is starting to open up a little bit, and just maybe that's why he's not giving too much conversation from her. Maybe he's getting that vibe like, who is she kind of thing. I don't know, just me. But Henry's family, they trip me out. But as time has gone on, I can see now why Henry maybe is the way that he is with his dad, because his dad is so out there in front, and maybe that shows a part of his self-esteem growing up because he was a heavier child and stuff like that. So I don't know.
You think so? You think his dad helped push him in some?
I do help him become an introvert. I do.
I don't think so. I think that's just who Henry is. I think when Henry's outside, like in his element, like his dad said, talking about politics or his favorite sports team, which I forgot.
The Patriots.
That's what they because they're not the Cowboys. I just think Henry can open up more, but I also don't think Christina is that bad either. I just don't. I kind of like Christina more than I thought I was going to like Christina.
All right, so we're going to add Subby 13. Here we go. Hey, Cliff. Hold on.
No, he's on. We just can't hear him.
Why can't we hear you?
Oh, Chloe's there too.
Hey, Chloe.
We'll put Chloe on.
Woo.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, Milan. Hold
She
on.
said, I want to say hi. I got to say hi.
Hey, Milan.
Oh my God, you guys look so much alike, and I'm
Exactly.
finally glad I can say that on camera.
Exactly. Because people think we look alike. Is that true?
Hello.
No.
So, yeah,
I didn't think so.
Hold on. Let me mute. Yeah. Somebody, I can hear something. Oh, okay. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
We can hear you.
Okay. I just wanted to say that I love you guys, and I support you guys 100%. I can't wait till we hit 1,000 together. We're gonna be out here, and it's lit.
Awesome.
Yes, we love you too. Thank you so much
Can y'all
for
hear me?
like shouting us out. in
Yeah,
the
we hear you,
beginning.
Cliff. Yeah.
In the beginning, like we're starting off, like we're really appreciative of that, and we really can't wait till you hit 1,000 subscribers, especially to see what you're going to do and all the other ventures you have. Because I know you have like the talk show, like the relationship advice. Yeah, I commented on that one.
I saw it.
So what's going on? What do you want to talk about?
No, I want to hear her real thoughts at Married at First Sight.
Okay, and Milan, you too.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, your thoughts on Married at First Sight.
So, Woody Amani, I love, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mouse, I like Mouse. From what I can see, I like Mouse. Cameron, she working me. She definitely working me. Like, she's taking all of my energy to be like, this girl's driving me crazy. Like, I just want her to get with the program. She signed up for a show, but she ain't doing nothing with it.
Exactly. When she was crying before she got married, I wasn't with that. I'm like, look, you either get married or you don't. There's too many people that come on this show who act like, oh, I don't want to go through with it. Then why'd you go through the process?
She's not going to go through with the process no matter what.
Right.
That's just it. Like, we already know that she's not going to make it. She's not going to make it.
Like, I just want to know how much their check is for them to stay. Because there's no real reason for them to stay on there.
It must be a lot.
I hope so, because you get them on the show for what, 8 weeks, so it better be a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The fine is heavy though, if you leave early.
Huh?
That was Cliff. Let me unmute Cliff real quick. Hold on, Chloe.
He is a new.
Oh, go ahead, Cliff. What do you have
I'm
to say?
unmuted. I said the fine is, from what I hear, the fine is heavy if you leave early.
Oh, yeah?
Is it?
I hear 50K. I don't know if that's accurate.
I don't think that's accurate because I
Hey,
don't think
superstar.
50K.
I see in the background.
Well, it could be because, I'm sure they have to sign an NDA, so it's probably high. It can't be like some random amount of money. I'm sure it's pretty high.
Mm-hmm.
So what are your thoughts, Cliff?
Well, first, congratulations.
Thank
Both of you guys will be at 1,000 soon.
We
Just
appreciate
gotta
it.
keep pushing.
Mm-hmm.
As far as the show go, I'm Team Brett. I like Brett.
Oh no. No.
Yes, he's a good
But you
guy.
were Team
Chloe,
Michael
put your finger
too, so
down.
that
Chloe, that's not your
You were-
channel. Put your finger down.
You were Team Michael, so I can see why you would say Team Brett. I think you like going for the long stretch people who aren't really, you know, good with everybody else. I think so. But why are you Team Brett though? For right now.
Okay, with Brett,
Uh-oh. You still there?
And I was trying to hear.
a bartender. With the bartender.
Okay.
Bad moment, I get that. But since he's been on the show, he's been nothing but good. I haven't seen a bad moment from him. He hasn't disrespected his wife. Everything's been cool. So I feel like all the backlash he get is from that one moment. But when it comes to the other cast members, to me, they all had bad moments, except for what's the one name? Oh man, what's the boy with the dress?
Bennett?
Yeah, him
Okay.
and his wife, they haven't had a bad moment. But everybody else, I could point something out that I dislike with them. You know what I'm saying? But with Chloe,
I mean, I agree. Like,
don't let Chloe distract you.
she's something else. But that's really what it is. It's just, I think it's unfair. And then it's like with Karen, I think Karen gets a pass, even though I think she's been, I don't want to say horrible, but not that great to Miles. I think Miles been trying really hard, but she makes it difficult. I think he tried too hard with you. I think the more he push, the more she's gonna push him away. Like he's chasing her, whether he realizes it or not, he's chasing her. And nobody wants that. Unless they really like you, and she does not like him.
Well, you know
So
what? So Brett did come off as a jerk in the beginning. His whole vibe was a jerk. I mean, because like I said in my comments to you on Chloe's page, you know, just because I don't have a vibe for somebody, that don't mean that what you say, you don't have valid points and stuff like that. But I just didn't get the vibe that he was here for the right reasons. He's not as extreme as Zach to me, but he's extreme because
Zach was don't start with
said,
that. Zach was cool.
Yeah, but Zach
was cool.
But Zach also, he was cool, but he also had something underlying during the honeymoon. They didn't even get past the honeymoon. So my thing is with Brett is I do think it's a combination of things. The money issue, the lifestyle, because Brett is more frugal. There's nothing wrong with being frugal. But Olivia's also now, we're starting to see her become pushy. And that's what I like about it. She's becoming pushy and pushing her narrative. And I don't know if that's going to work just for.
You think Olivia's pushy?
Very pushy. She
yes,
came off,
yes.
for sure.
I noticed it this episode. And I was going to touch on that.
No, she just like, I like this. Oh, you like that wine? I don't like that wine. That was pushy.
I feel like she was just saying what she liked and didn't like.
Nah, it's always
it was like it's her way or no way. That's what I got. And it's like you're gonna fit into what I got going on.
See, it's I gotta agree with that one for sure. I think so.
Well, I still don't care for Brett.
And I didn't say I care for Brett, but I'm just saying
care for him, like him, see it for him.
But Olivia's pushy though. I think
he's better with that couple. He's better than Olivia. As far as the money go, because I watched the scene after while I was online with Chloe, so I had it playing. So I watched the money scene.
Okay.
He was the whole time to me like he was laughing. He was cool. He was cool about it. I remember him asking her, did it bother her that he make less than her? Where it went, where I could see somebody maybe feeling a way about that conversation is when he said you can invest your money into other things. We don't have to, we could cook at home. We could, he was saying alternative things. You don't have to drink the most expensive things. So like I didn't get the part like he was intimidated of her money or it bothered him. The only thing I had an issue with came later on, which was with Christina and questioning him, and that was, to me, that wasn't tasteful. And I like Christina, but that wasn't tasteful. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm on the fence with Christina still. I don't know. I don't know. She's pushy too, but she's pushy because she wants an aggressive, assertive man. But she also is trying to make Henry like do things that he's not comfortable with, and you can tell he's not comfortable with just by his demeanor. So. Oh, Cliff, I think we're losing you.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
I went out for a second. Okay.
Okay.
For a man to say he never approached a woman, that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Because how did he get his female friends if he didn't approach a woman?
Why can't
Yeah,
a-
right.
He can, but I'm just saying, like, eventually,
No, I'm not saying.
a woman, and vice versa. Go ahead.
Right. Listen, I understand a woman can approach him, but for him to never approach a woman, that to me is a red flag. That
Okay.
shows me a lack of confidence.
Henry does strike a lack of confidence in some things. True, I think so.
But what's wrong with
Like I said to,
how come he can't have someone to help him build up on that confidence? Maybe that's kind of the reason why he went on the show, but maybe he didn't know everything that was going to happen, even though I don't know how he did it.
Well, see, to me, now we're getting into like confidence. To me, no, this is not the show to build your confidence. Like, you want to build your confidence, maybe a dating show, not a married show where you're married.
You can go and get a check at the same time.
So,
right. I think I'm sorry. Christina has a hard road ahead of her if that marriage works. And
Well,
she's trying, and I can't knock her for wanting her husband to kiss her, hug her, something.
Right.
Like me personally, I wonder if he's a virgin.
I don't think so. I think Henry
I'm probably he might not be, but usually a dude. Listen, I know all men are different.
Right.
But you have your wife, is not against God law. You not trying to be intimate, nothing with your wife.
Right.
Not even a kiss. Like forget sexually. Not even a kiss. Something not right with that picture. He says she's pretty, so I don't get it.
I don't know. But I do think Henry's trying to be a gentleman anyways at all times. I do get
that much gentleman in the world.
well,
Something not right. Because like I said, you could be a gentleman, but what's wrong with hugging her? I haven't seen him hug her. Did they even hold hands?
I don't know.
Maybe it was off camera. You know how.
But that's sad that we got to think about it.
That's true. I agree. So what do you think about the front runners before I?
Hold on. Sagittarius said Henry might have Asperger's or something in the vein of such, hence his interactions. Yes, I've heard about something like that since the first or maybe second episode that we saw him. And I agree with that. Like maybe he was diagnosed with something, or maybe he hasn't been diagnosed with something because his dad kind of seems like the person who doesn't want to diagnose their child because he doesn't want to hear the outcome of whatever it might be. So I can see that, but I don't know. I can still see Henry spicing it up this season. And if he doesn't spice it up this season, then I'll apologize. But I do.
I don't see it happening, and I think the friends are going to cause difficulty in that marriage.
I think so too, the friends. So what do you think about the front runners? Who are your front runners?
Number one is probably Bennett and his wife. I forget that girl now.
Amelia? Okay.
Yeah. Followed by Woody and Amari, whatever, Amani.
Amani. I like Woody and Amani too, but I think Amani and with Woody's the little things that she don't like, the chewing loud and stuff like that. I don't know. I think some of those things might be an issue.
I think they'll work past it. COVID definitely is going to put them to the test. I guess we'll see that. But
Yeah.
I think they'll work past it. I see them staying together.
Okay.
I see them staying together. I see Bennett and his wife staying together. the one where I'm like, I don't know, is Karen and Miles. Because there's a big part of me saying that Karen is gonna say no. But I'm wondering if her family and the experts are going to show her he's what she needs.
Well,
And then she'll see the light.
right now, to me, Karen's actions are already saying no. So
Right. But we also seen
go ahead. You breaking up, Cliff?
I'm sorry, you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay, I said we had people who started off bad and still stayed together. I mean, anything possible when you got Beth and Jamie stay together.
I don't even think they're a real couple, but I don't watch Cam because
I didn't like
can't.
her. I mean, I don't know how many times you had to call her out of her name to stay, but that's a whole different conversation. Whole different conversation.
People say things when they upset.
I know they do.
Not saying it's right.
I know they do, but it was pretty much.
They seem happy now though on couple. They seem happy on Couples Cam.
We don't watch that, but so.
Oh, okay.
We don't watch Couples Cam. We actually watch a lot of shows on Review 3 for right now. So, but Couples Cam is not one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but anyways, we're gonna drop you down. Stay in the comments.
Not a problem.
We'll see who else want to come on and talk about Love After Lockup or 90 Day Fiancé. Do you watch those shows before we drop you down?
Nope.
Okay.
Hold on.
Later.
Hold on, Cliff. Okay. All right, Cliff.
I want to know what people think about Karen and her masculinity comment. Because at first, I was like, is she serious? Like, someone can't have depression, and for him to actually open that up to you, especially being a Black man, like, I was like, that was good that he said that. But then I read other people's comments saying, production could have chopped that up. I was like, I can see that happening.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Well, production does do a good job of chopping things up, but I don't know, that masculinity comment. I mean, I wasn't necessarily feeling Karen at all, but that comment, I don't know. I'm at a loss for words for that comment. But I also think that masculinity thing has to do with his age, like I mentioned. I think because he's younger than her. I mean, she's 4 years, but 4 years can make a difference to some people depending on how old you are. Mm-hmm. But I think that plays a role in it too. So
you think so?
Mm-hmm.
You think that was like one of the main reasons, or it was like the age, the IG,
it's
his
everything.
mama, being a mama's boy?
It's everything. I don't know. So, all right.
Yeah, I don't like the words red flags either, especially in that episode, because it was really like hard to grasp what red flags were they trying to get us to see.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like there could have been so many other red flags. I mean, I think I saw red flags from day one, but I could be wrong. So I don't know, production, ever since Brandon broke down that fourth wall, I've been side-eyeing production really hard at Married at First Sight. Mm-hmm. It's like, what are y'all really doing? Like, is this a reality show on Lifetime, or is this a reality show on MTV, or like, Bad Girls Club or something like that?
I don't know. I don't know. Anybody else want to come in live? Hit the StreamYard link. You don't have to show your face. You can just click the button that's without the camera, and we can talk to you live. Mm-hmm. So it's up to you. Let's read more of these comments. Tourette syndrome. He could. Delphine, he may have Tourette syndrome.
Something. He might have something.
So there's a bunch of stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
No? So, okay. Nobody else? Chloe, you want to come back? I'm just saying.
Or how about what we forgot to talk about in our review, which I thought was funny?
What?
When they were comparing each other to fruits. And Karen's supposed to be a guava.
I guess. I skipped past that. That was not my name I want to talk about.
I thought that was funny because Miles was like, oh, it's unexpected and mysterious because I never had it before. I'm like, sir, she probably doesn't want you.
I guess. I don't know what was happening.
But I'm excited to see what's going to happen when they actually are in the same house together.
Me too.
Because I think it's going to be something interesting with Woody and Monty because they finally got their boom boom out. Because he was wooing her so hard and all those showers they were taking, you can't tell me they weren't doing something in them showers.
Well, they were definitely, I'm sure, being touchy-feely if nothing else. But you and that boom boom.
Well, it's a better word to say on here. I don't want to be so explicit.
Oh, okay.
So I'm happy they finally got that out the way. But I don't know. Do you think Woody is still going to be romantic to her? Or do you think Woody isn't going to try as hard? Because I don't think he's going to try as hard.
That's a good question. In the upcoming scenes, there's something about cutting the hair. And there was a comment that she was like, you want me to cut my hair? And I was like, wow, okay. But also that tiny house that Amelia's going to move into with Bennett, that's going to be interesting too. Because I was wondering what the house looked like because they're so quirky together. So we'll have to see.
Do you think Bennett is really going to be moving with Amelia place to place?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Do you think he would, though? Do you think that's in his personality? Because he did say he was the type of person who gives so much to people. So do you think that's something that he would give?
I don't know. That's hard to say because Bennett is so set in his ways of staying where he's at, being put, because he mentioned that before, like, will you come back to New Orleans? So we'll have to see. I don't know.
Let's see. Karen and Miles remind me of Greg and Deandra. So if Miles has nothing to hide, it might work. But I think Miles is hiding a lot. See, I didn't like Greg and Deandra either. I thought they were boring. Are they still together?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know how. Because I thought they were boring.
There's a lot of couple that's still together
that don't need to be together?
Yeah. So Chloe's back.
Okay. Oh, you guys, I'm hearing something. That's why I had to get off last time.
You are?
Yeah.
No.
Hold on. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Hold on. I think I'm still far back. Hold on. Okay. I'm good?
Yes.
Okay. So I wanted to say that it's the red flag for me. It's not necessarily like I understand being concerned and being proceeding with caution and stuff like that, not knowing if you can handle it. I just don't like the words red flag because it makes it seem like it's not okay to be not okay. You get what I'm saying? Like people are dealing with depression, is real, and you need support. So for her to say, "Oh, it's a red flag," it just makes it seem like it's bad for people to feel some type of way. So I don't like that red flag word. I think she just kept it at like, I don't know how I'm gonna deal with it, or what does that look like. But for her to say, "Oh, that's a red flag," I was like, "Nah, sis, that ain't it."
But just the way that she said and responded to Instagram with today is just, I don't know.
Yeah, for her to say red flag to me, it made it seem like she wasn't willing to even try to deal with what he has going on. Because everybody's not going to be 100% perfect. And for her, I think she's looking for someone who fit all her categories. But if she watched the first site before, or even in real life, that's not what you're going to get. So I really don't know what she was expecting, like her black and shiny armor. I don't know.
Good question. I don't know. Can you hear us, Chloe?
Everything's echoing. I'm still hearing y'all talking. That's why I'm like, I'm confused. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. That's why I left the first time.
Well, you can make your comments. We can hear you.
I'm gonna jump back out and see if I can fix this. I'll be back.
So Donnell says Karen has had poor choices in men, yet she doesn't see it. She also can't see the good in a good man. doesn't know the difference between a red flag and vulnerability. Karen is immature for her age. I think Karen is definitely immature for, how old is she? Like 30, 31, 32?
Something like that, yeah.
She is very immature. You would have thought she was his age because it doesn't seem like she's wanting to try. Like, if something doesn't go her way, it's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like that. It's like, girl, being in a marriage, I assume, is hard work.
It is.
Dedication and patience, in the words of Nipsey Hussle. I said it backwards. But it's like, come on. I really don't understand. I just don't understand why she was on here. I'm kind of agreeing with her mom, like, oh, she doesn't do stuff like this too often. It has to be for a check. And the next time they come to Vegas, I might have to try it out.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. But then I'm going to be the parent in the background that the people are going to be like, nope, I don't know what you're doing there for. I don't know what you're doing that for. Absolutely not. All my scenes, absolutely not. No. No.
I'm like, she's not coming on anymore. Yeah, the use of red flag is strong. Words hold meaning.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, production knows what they're doing, and people should know that words hold meaning.
Yeah.
And whatever you say can like hurt someone. So, maybe when Miles watched it back, whether they're together or not, I don't know, because I haven't seen any spoilers for this season.
No, we're not going to watch any spoilers this season. Mm-hmm.
He probably felt the type of way about that. And for someone who has depression like that, it's going to trigger them.
Mm-hmm.
So I just feel like she should have been honest from the beginning instead of just crying in the bathroom. But yeah, he's emotional. So is she saying only females can be emotional and guys can't show emotion because that's not masculine enough?
Mm-hmm. I mean, this season is not, you and I thought last season was like a horrible season, but this season, take the COVID out of it. I mean, the couples, I don't know. We have two front runners, is to me, Amelia and Bennett, Woody and Miles, but everyone else are still trying to find their groove with what's happening here. And I don't know, I can't pick up the vibe because even though the front runners are having a good time so far, I still see like little things creeping up with Amani and Woody and Amelia and Bennett. So
you know what I think it is?
What?
I think we have PTSD from last season. Because it seems like new people who watch Married at First Sight, because now that it's on Netflix and they watch this season, it seems like they come in with like no gaze, like with an open mind.
Right.
But for us, we watched it for so long, it's like, no, there's something there. No. And it's not COVID, because people can work through the relationships with it. It's just, I don't know, it's just something with these couples. I mean, I see some of them working out, but not couples can working out.
So
Cliff said last season was great content for your channel,
Yeah.
though. Last season was stressful. Last season was really hard for me to watch. It was so, like, I don't know if you guys watch Power, but Tariq from Power, every time he came on, he stressed me.
Oh yeah.
He brought
Towards the
stress
end,
in my
that's
life.
different though.
So whenever I saw last season, it brought stress in my life for those 2 hours. And then like that hour we took recording, I'm like, there's so much going on. I can't.
And there was so much, little FYI, there was so much recording in the scenes last season that didn't make air because it was inappropriate for what we were talking
It
about.
was inappropriate. And it was inappropriate from her side, not my side.
Okay.
Because you were not here for some of those people.
I wasn't.
It was horrible.
So, okay.
So this year gives us a break. It's not bad, but it's not slow. But I don't know. I think it could have been more if they actually really tried.
Yeah. So, who said that they watched Love After Lockup? Was it Sagittarius? We're going to switch topics for just a second.
Sagittarius, I think Chloe does.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys don't watch Love After Lockup that comes on VTV, you should watch Love After Lockup that comes on VTV. Not because we review it, just because it's just as messy as Married at First Sight. And I believe it's the same producers from 90 Day Fiancé.
It is the same producers.
But this season, child, I cannot. Especially
Okay,
the
Amaya.
show.
Yep. So Amaya, this is for you. If you watch Love After Lockup, who is your couple that you think is the biggest train wreck? So, and I think this season of Love After Lockup is the worst season of Love After Lockup.
Yeah,
The
that
worst.
season was entertaining.
Yeah.
With Michael and Sarah and them
Mhm.
and Megan.
It's entertaining too, but I mean, like all the couples on this season have just, I don't know, like I think the men are going through a midlife crisis, to be honest, and the women, because they have younger women, that's why I say that, and the women are just, I don't know.
She thinks Maurice and Jessica.
Oh, don't get me started. You know they live here, right?
Get started.
You know Maurice and Jessica live here, right? They live in Vegas. We live in Vegas. We live in the suburbs, but we still live in Vegas. And you know what? If I see her one day, or them, if he's not back in Compton, I may have to like be like, hey girl, I need to know what's on her mind.
Why?
Because,
You know what's on her mind.
well, she's really stressed. And I did hear a spoiler about that, but you have to go on our reviews to see what the spoiler is about Maurice and
The
Jessica.
spoiler ain't nothing. I think the train wreck couple has to be either John and Christiana,
Christiana.
Mm-hmm. Wrong show, or Sean and Destiny. I think it has to be one of them because John, I feel like he was just out for himself, planning the Native American wedding, which is nice, but on a truck when she only had 2 to 3 hours to get to her halfway house.
No, she had
Was it
45
less?
minutes once it was all said and done. Stop. Y'all see that side eye? I get side eyed all the time.
I thought in total it was that
total,
much.
yeah.
But by the time they got done with the makeshift wedding, which he bought her own wedding dress, I'm like, why would you do that? You know, if a female is excited about getting married, which she wasn't, they want to pick out their wedding dress. And it wasn't even the right size. So she had to go in her prison clothes and the jacket he had as a plan B.
You know what? There's just so many things. But she also said Quaylon and Chevelle. But here's the thing, though. It's Quaylon. Quaylon's mom actually responded on our very first review, and she was like, she named all her kids after her. I was like, okay, ma'am. But Chevelle, I don't know. I think she's wanting a father over her daughter, and he's not ready. He's been in jail from 17 to 29. I mean, he needs to get out and experience things because he hasn't experienced anything. Like his mind is still when he was 17.
Exactly.
So
John is a little weird. He's a lot weird with his first wife ran off with the cousin. Like, what? They were probably on Jerry Springer for real.
Yeah.
I would look it up, but I don't have time for all that. So Deborah said the things I like so far with productions and music, and the music is banging this year at the weddings, at the reception, at least the Black people bomb music. The music was good, and it was because it was New Orleans music. I was waiting for some bounce music to come on, but they probably edited that out too. Maybe. It was really great this year.
Yep. What's she say?
John is weird. Sean is also weird because he said he didn't want to be with anyone that lied to him. He was tired of the lies. But yet, he lied to her and catfished her, according to his friend Hector. And we already know that Destiny, she don't want to be married. I mean, she might want to be married just to have like the financial things, but she already said that she wants to go out and party. And she wants to go out and party in Vegas. Vegas. And it's a 24-hour city. I guess some people didn't know when they say 24-hour city, they mean
It's
everything. 24 hours.
Everything from CVS's, Walgreens, Walmart, everything. And you can buy alcohol 24/7.
Anywhere,
Bars. Anytime. Gas stations.
So like anytime we go out of Vegas and we hear things close at 2 in the morning or last call at 11.
We're like, what?
Last call 11? No. That's not even cool.
So yeah.
At all.
What'd she say? I think Olivia needs to live in a single bougie life and wanted a spouse that could do the same. She wants to be married but not give a single life, hang out with friends and family. You know what? Yes, I agree. Yes.
I didn't see it, but go ahead.
I do. I think she lives the bougie life. Like Cliff and I had mentioned earlier, Olivia's used to the finer things. Like when he's like, oh, I like certain wines, I like certain this. And then Brett was like, well, you could get good cheap wine. She's like, oh, no.
You
oh,
can't
no.
get the cheap wine.
Yeah, you can. That's why they make Arbor Mist.
I mean, it's okay, but no, you need something.
Right, but the way Olivia put it, the way I got it was, oh, it has to be this, this, and this, or else it's, I can't have that, and I like the fine. Matter of fact, I think she said that. Like, I like to travel like this. There's nothing wrong with that. But Brett specifically said he likes to do things at home. He likes to cook at home, stuff like that. So that comes across as like her trying to seem like she's better than him. And that was one of the reasons why he shut down outside of the money issue, W13, and everything else. So I'm not defending Brett, but Olivia's coming across pushy and bougie. And you know what? Who else comes across bougie? Karen. She comes across very bougie. I said that from the beginning.
You did say that from the beginning.
I did. Maybe not on camera, but definitely. I said that. She comes across very bougie.
I mean, I don't know. I still like Olivia for the most part. She hasn't given me anything bad, except for she does go out her way to do some stuff. But I don't think that's pushy.
Okay.
I don't think so. The guy in the blue shirt, his name was Tyrese, mom's man.
Don't get us kicked off live. That is not my man. You know what? I'm nice to everybody, so I would say hello, but that's about it. Oh no. No.
No, I think you would talk back.
No, you don't. You don't tell them that. No, I wouldn't. Hello, hey, how you doing? And keep it pushing. No, absolutely not.
But Tyrese, I actually felt bad for Tyrese.
You did?
I did when
What?
he was giving his sob story about him living a bachelor life and he wants to settle down. I kind of felt for him because, he is getting up in age and people do want to be with someone. But I don't understand why he would want to be with someone who's 28 and have all these problems. Well, yes, I do. It's all about control.
You just answered your own question.
I still feel a little bad for him, but everything, especially with these guys on Love After Lockup, everything's about power and control. And some of the women too, like what's her name, that had those two men from last season, both in prison. One's name was John.
I don't know. That's neither here nor there.
She was like that too.
But Tyrese, I mean, you are 4 years shy of being 28. Your brother, I do have another child. Her brother is 28. Can you imagine some 49-year-old lady talking to your brother? I mean, she's almost my age.
If she had cash, I don't really see what the problem is.
No.
He's trying to, do something else with his life. Is that so wrong? Females do it all the time.
I know. I didn't say that was right either, but I'm just saying.
See, I'm neutral. I think if men can do something, so can women.
I'm not saying they
do
can't.
something, so can men.
I just can't imagine some lady almost in my peer group
I can't.
or vice versa talking to either you or your brother. Absolutely not.
Not me.
No.
So that's too old for me.
Moving on.
I don't think that's too old.
40, someone in my age in their 40s? You know what? Off topic, she's going to get it. Just let you know, she's going to get it.
It's so funny. But I'm interested to see who the new couple's going to be. I think her name's Haley
Mm-hmm.
and Dylan.
We'll
Dylan. I think that's his name.
We'll see.
I'm excited to see them because I thought he looked kind of cute. I was like, I don't know. Maybe that was somebody else, like a cousin or somebody.
I'm not going to respond to that.
I did. That's what I thought.
Okay.
I think Quaylon is cute.
Quaylen, before his mama
Quaylon.
responds.
I think Quaylon is cute.
Quaylen.
I think he has potential if he really wants to do something.
But he's got to want to do something, though. And right
Mhm.
now, I don't think that's something with Chevelle and her young daughter.
I think it is for the moment, not forever. Oh, let me read that again. No, it's not always about control. Younger women haven't been as damaged from past relationships, and a younger body can be a reason as well.
That's true. I go with the younger body thing.
But I feel like that's still revolves around power and control. If you Google the power and control wheel, it would be on there. I think so. That's just me, my advocacy coming out.
Okay.
It is because it's like you're not consciously looking for that person, but you're subconsciously
Maybe
looking for
so.
that person.
Let's not get psychological here. That was just a comment.
I was just saying. So,
Yes.
90 Day Fiance.
Do any of you all watch 90 Day Fiance? Because we review that too. Even though we only review one show, we watched them both and have for many, many years. Anybody?
Mm-hmm.
And on the show specifically, like Angela and Michael, those storylines, and
Baby girl Lisa.
oh my goodness, that was last season. Kalani and Asuelu.
This one was my favorite. I didn't think he was going to be my favorite, but that song, I should have downloaded it. I forgot.
I thought you did.
I was going to, but then I got sidetracked.
Then it wasn't the gym like you thought it was.
It was the half a while.
Yeah. So, well, that's okay if you guys don't. But we can go back to Married at First Sight for a little while on here. We're going to wrap it up in about 10 minutes or so.
Mm-hmm.
Want to thank you guys in advance for watching. We'll be doing more lives. We'll be more, I don't know, prepared.
We were prepared. It was just our first time. And whenever it's your first time,
Mm-hmm.
things are different.
Okay.
And that's okay.
And now you watch everything we watch. Who's your
Darcy?
couple?
Are you going to watch Darcy
Oh,
and Stacey?
no, absolutely not.
Why not?
You know what? I don't want to see Darcy cry every season over a young man or whoever that's breaking her heart. No. I refuse to watch Darcy and Stacey. I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't even understand why they keep letting her come on here, especially because we're going to see Tom again. Tom, are they serious? I thought we were done with Tom.
You just said for a check, right? What else could it be for?
I mean, you got me with that one for a check.
Right.
But on 90 Day Fiance, the other way,
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for Tim and Melissa because Tim cheated on Melissa, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is it going to be a long time for someone to get over that? Yes. But she already had him going to counseling,
Right.
and then he already moved all the way over to Colombia for you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why do you still have all that hate in your heart if you're still trying to be with him or try to work on something?
Exactly.
I don't get it. Yeah,
Exactly.
I mean, you just said it all right there.
Exactly.
She thinks she's the bomb.com,
Mm-hmm.
but yet she didn't take account to what happened to her with that 5-year relationship.
She's not over it. I mean, guess what? Karen, you might need counseling too. So is that less femininity? I'm just asking for a friend.
She probably thinks that's okay for women, but not for men.
Mm-hmm.
Rose and Ed,
Yeah, we do. We didn't like it from the beginning anyways.
no, Ed was horrible to Rose. Just talked all kinds of bad about her. And he tried to make it seem like he wanted to be a father to Prince, but he didn't want to play no father role to Prince, because if he did, every time that he went to the hotel with Rose, he would have took Prince. But
That's a different topic. But before we wrap this up for the thing, I want to know, who do you think is going to be the couple or couples who's going to make it to the end on Married at First Sight? Who do you think, Cassandra?
who do I think?
Mm-hmm.
For the end of the season or for like years to come?
No, years to come. No.
Well,
End of the
they can go with
season.
him.
End of the season.
End of the season,
Mhm.
I think, I'm hoping Amelia and Bennett.
Okay.
I don't see Christine and Henry. Maybe Woody and Amani, but Woody would have to shape up and stop trying to be Mr. Woo Woo all the time. Because it's like, how long is that really going to last
Oh,
for?
goodness. Right.
And that's it. I don't see anybody else.
Okay. Well, I still say it's Amelia and Bennett to maybe Amani and Woody. All 5 couples, really 1 out of 5, maybe 1.5 out of 5, because Amani and Woody, they're good now, but I don't know. They're teetering.
Mhm.
Everybody else is either a no or on the fence. So what do you all think?
Anaya says Amelia and Bennett.
Amelia and Bennett? Okay.
Mhm. I just hope for Bennett that traveling thing doesn't throw him off, because
Mhm.
if it does, Amelia's not changing her position. She's going to be a doctor, period.
Well, she's a doctor already. She's got to get credentialed.
Well, still follow through with the credentials.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what I think.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
And also, Christina and Henry.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I do like Henry, though, I actually like them both individually.
Well, that's why I said it earlier, like individually.
But couples wise,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Karen and Miles, you already know that I didn't care for Miles. I didn't care for, who did I not care for first? Karen or Miles?
Miles.
You think so?
Yeah, and then you learned about Karen and the IG, and then that's when you decided with both.
Hmm.
You think Karen's gonna ride through to decision day? That's interesting.
I think so too. I think they're all going to.
You do?
Because the first people in a long time that had it was Lindsay and Zach.
Mm-hmm.
Those were the first ones to do so.
I mean,
And I'm glad she didn't.
well, yeah, she should have. But I mean, the way that Karen is going and with all these little nuances that keep dropping, I don't know. She just doesn't seem like she's invested, but we'll see.
It doesn't matter if she's invested or not. It's all about how your image is perceived. That's why Zach wanted to make it all the way through. Because he had an
For sure.
image.
Monty, Woody, Ben and his wife, Karen Miles are a maybe. Okay. I think so far that's a consistent thing.
Yeah, with everyone.
Yeah.
Especially with some of the YouTubers that I watch.
Mm-hmm.
I think they all think the same way too.
Interesting. So, anybody else? All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.
You just said it so abrupt. All right,
Oh,
everyone.
I'm sorry.
Well, thank you all so much for watching and tuning in. And no, I'm not going to leave Zach alone because it was a no-go for me for life, because I don't plan on seeing him ever again. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching and tuning into our first live. We'll probably have another live in September because Mom's birthday is in September.
That's why you don't have a live?
Yes, and she was the one who really genuinely, really wanted to be on live with you guys. Probably since like 713. She wanted to be on live. So this was something really special for her. So I'm so happy that so many people came through.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's okay. You're too late. We'll do another live again. Karen's definitely depressed. There's something definitely going on with Karen.
Mm-hmm.
And no one can tell me anything different.
I think that was it, right?
Why are you tired at 30? Yes, girl. Why are you tired at 30? I'm not even 30 yet. But is that how 30 is? I thought you're supposed to be 30, flirty, and thriving.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
She's not thriving.
No, I'm talking about the 30, flirty, 40, 50's new 40, all that other stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't counted that up. I haven't made it there yet. Yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. Be on the lookout for more reviews, more Cook with Mom. If you guys have any suggestion of what Mom should cook, let her know in the comments because she loves to cook. That's one of her things that she really loves to do. So, yeah. And also for those 2 giveaway winners, Mom will be emailing you shortly about all the giveaway stuff and when you're going to get it.
Will it be every week? Or live every week?
Ooh, no.
Maybe every other week or so. We're trying to work some kinks out because with jobs and things like that, getting back in. I mean,
Yes, I'm a whole teacher. You
Yeah.
know how, if you got kids, I'm sure you
Cassandra
know how stressful
is
it
a
is
first
right
year
now.
teacher and school starts tomorrow here in Vegas. So we're trying to get those kinks worked out for her. So
Mm-hmm.
at least maybe every other week to start. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
If not, it could just be me.
Yes, and then everyone jump on. Oh, who are the winners? It is Ginger Lee and Anaya. Those are 2 winners.
Yep. Also, too, when we do another giveaway, which we'll talk about in a second, even if you've
Yes, they trust me with kids. I teach 2nd grade.
even if you've won before, the raffle and the drawing is for everybody every time, so it doesn't matter. So keep entering.
Thank you. Dropped her iPad. We gotta go now.
Yeah. So our next giveaway is, go ahead.
Our next giveaway is gonna be in September. We don't really have the dates yet, but as soon as it hits September 1st, we'll let you guys know when that'll be.
I think, we'll just impromptu. We'll do 650 subscribers. That'll be our next giveaway because we're almost at 600 now. So we hopefully should get there pretty quick.
Yes. Hopefully you all are staying safe out there.
Thank you.
Much blessings and peace to everybody in your family. Oh, I teach online, so I don't have to worry about that for right now.
Yeah, everything's online here through the first of the year. So I think that's a good thing for right now. We're going to read some of these comments before we go. You have a great weekend too. Stay blessed as well. Yes, congrats to the winners. Thank you, Deborah. We appreciate it. You and everyone else. Let's see. Good luck. I just going scrolling up just to see what everybody has to say. So, that's okay. We answered them. I just want to say. So again, thank you all. We appreciate it. And go ahead with our signature sign out.
And as always, live simply,
Be grateful. See you guys later.